Okay. Audio sounds alright. Looks like we're good to go. This is a Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom low slash 16%, which is really a troll route. And this is a really newbie run. But really, all this is for is if you're new to Spongebob speedrunning and you want to get into the game. This will kind of help you get used to the physics of the game and such. So this first spatula, pretty self-explanatory. Just walking around the house, grabbing all the shinies. You don't have to do it fast, you don't have to do it optimal because you're just laying down a run. And this run, the 16% run, is a troll category because it's, or a meme category because it only goes to the first boss fight, which is Poseidon. Next up is Jellyfish Fields, and we have our first glitch, but not to worry, it's an easy one. This is called the hand glitch, and the hand glitch is where you disable the hand that normally takes you out of certain zones, certain levels that you would otherwise be unable to reach. And this is important because the very second spatula we get is going to be involving this. Because I'm going to be explaining some stuff, I don't really expect to beat my old time of 34:17. With my newer routes, I've gotten this a lot faster. But because I'm going to be explaining stuff, it's probably going to be like 40 minutes to an hour. So right there, what I just did is I jammed myself in between this rock. I basically got stuck right there, and then as soon as the hand came and grabbed me, I spammed the A button, and it'll pull up the text box to go to Jellyfish Fields. Oh, derp. I just derped. It'll pull up the text box to go to Jellyfish Fields, and I think I need to go back. I probably should anyway, just to show how that's done. But it should send you back to right in front of SpongeBob's house the first time, and then when you do it the second time, you do the same exact thing, and you will disable the hand. And the way we'll know that we disabled the hand is with the next spatula. So you come out of SpongeBob's house, you come up here, jam yourself on the rock, just let the hand pull you, and you're going to spam the A button, and you're going to get that text box. When you get that text box, that's how you know you got the first part of it, and now you just need to do the exact same thing. Jam yourself right in between there, and then spam that A button. And the second time, you shouldn't get a text box, you should just go directly into Jellyfish Fields. And that's kind of a good signifier to know that you got it. It'll always take 2 tries. I used to think it didn't, which was silly of me. I was always wondering, man, why do I always get it second try? But you do have to do that twice. So it's pretty much just the same thing twice, and that should disable the hand. This is important for 2 reasons. 1, in this part, and 2, later in Goo Lagoon. So the pro strat here is to come off the side here, boop, boop, and get that sock, but you can go around if you miss it, or if you're prone to missing it like I was when I first started. You can go around this way and get to the exact same spot, but the reason why we come over here in the first place is to come get the spatula at the bottom of Bungee. So with that jump, normally what I like to do is let myself fall onto that purple rock up here, and as soon as I touch that, I do the double jump and bubble spin. An important thing to know is, this is probably a good time to talk about it, is that the bubble spin will help you stall in the air a little bit. You get a little bit of extra oomph by doing 1 double spin in the air. Now do note that whenever you do 2 bubble spins, here, hold up. Whenever you do 2 bubble spins from a higher spot, the second one makes you go downward a lot faster. So notice there that the first one gives me the nice stall in the air, and then the second one makes me go down faster. And that can be used later.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I'm recording the tutorial for the for the newbie 16%.
For sure. So I just interrupted it.
No, it's all good. This is Mario. He's running the game as well and fairly new to it.
Yo, I just made some crock pot chicken and I just melted some fucking pepper jack cheese on it.
Oh, that sounds
and
really
it's gonna
dank.
be bomb.
Sounds really dank. Hey, do you have any tips for people on getting the first sock?
Getting the first sock,
Do you fall on the purple rock too, or no?
no, I don't hit the purple rock. For the first sock, I just try to make my camera angle so that SpongeBob is looking directly at the sock. And then I jump once, and when I'm about halfway in between 2 little purple humps, I do the second jump, and then I spin.
I see. Yeah, I like to fall on the rock, but you can just jump from the top. You normally get it without the cliff hang too, though, right?
Yeah, I
So
almost
maybe
never get the cliff hang.
maybe I should start doing that too now. I almost
I'm
got
gonna
it
watch
with the flipping.
Netflix now. So,
Yeah, go for it. So once you got that sock, you want to just go straight off the edge here, going for the spatula down there at the bottom. And normally without the hand glitch, you wouldn't be able to go down there. The hand would just grab you and you'd be screwed. But because we have the hand disabled, we can go down and hit it. And the good thing too is that the spatula animation doesn't start up again. So the way I line this up is I look toward the green shinies over there, this line, and I kind of let myself fall just a little bit off of that. Just a little bit off of this sock platform. Hold on, let me get back up there. There we go. There was one without getting the ledge grab. So I like to let myself fall just a little bit and then do the double jump and the bubble wand. And if you hold forward, you should get it. I missed it there. Let me try again. Oop. Oh, I missed it again. That was sad. There we go. So you should see the fireworks coming off at the top, and you can hear the cheering. Hey! So this is a kind of important note. Because we grabbed that spatula, and the real beginning to that spatula is at the is right up here, where you're supposed to get it. We can now pause the game, go over one to Cowabungie, which is the one that we just got, and then warp. And this allows us to skip a good portion of the level and also puts us up here with Gary. So this is where you would normally do the bungee jump to go down. But instead, we just get to skip right past it with that clever little trick. So now we're going to hit the button, activating this little cutscene that is unskippable for the purposes of this run. And we're going to hop on over here. If you want a little better depth on some of the smaller nuances of the game, some of the smaller tricks, I would highly suggest watching Shift's any percent tutorial, as he covers a lot of the backup stuff. Oh, I just got cucked. That was bad. And I have my save state way back here. Wow, I keep missing this. That's not good. There we go. So maybe to the left of those shinies even a little bit if you're not quite lined up. Go to the top of Cowabungie. Gonna activate this. Let me set the states. I meant to set one a little later. Yeah, 16% is just to the end of Poseidon. And I'm currently just making a video kind of explaining a really newbie route for 16%. My 16% PB right now is 28 something, 27 something. And it involves doing sponge glide, which is a very difficult trick to get in this game, which you may know. Probably do if you're in tune with the Spongebob community. I just noticed that there was really no like tutorials for doing like a beginner kind of 16 route, just to get people kind of accustomed to the game and the physics. So while doing some of the cool tricks and different things. So this is going to be the second kind of maybe challenging thing, is getting onto this jellyfish rock. You're going to do a double jump and then a bubble spin while going forward, and you want to jump off of the very tip of this, and you want to follow along this crease here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Yeah, this crease here. And if you just go right off and give the bubble spin, you should land right here, and then you can double jump around the side, grabbing our second sock. Once we get the second sock, we're going to take this trampoline over and head toward the end of the level. So we just made a level that takes on average 4 or 5 minutes, and now we've done it in about 2, besides the explanation type stuff. So right there, that was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to hit the robot into that. You can actually just come up to the machine while it's still active and then jump and hit the button like that. You see how it didn't even look like I hit it, but I still swiped at it, and you'll be able to get the spatula without even having to deal with that. So we're going to get 2 more socks now, and if we miss the second slide sock, that'll be okay because we got a backup for it. Oh, that's cool. Super J-Man. You planning on running it at all? Or do you run it? I'm very new to the game, so it's like my 3rd or 4th day. And so jumping on here, gonna grab the sock in between. it's important to take that shortcut to jump over here. Then we grab that sock, and now this sock can be kind of annoying sometimes because you'll have that happen where you should have totally grabbed it and just didn't. If you didn't open up the box and go back to do it, then I guess I'll do it again just so I can see. Yeah. If you didn't open up the box, then you can't go back and do it, but there is a backup sock later that we can go and get. So now we're gonna jump over here, grab the sock that would be under here, so that's sock right there, and you can miss that. I found out. It's really hard to, but you can, because the socks normally gravitate toward people. There we go. So after getting that sock, you can go back to Bikini Bottom to the start. Warping is pretty important in this game, and knowing where your warps are. But over time, just start practicing the ways to warp now, and over time you will figure out a way that works good, or you'll know exactly where you're wanting to go. So next we're going to get on top of the pineapple. You can see there's a spatula up there. There we go, shiny thing. Shiny spatula, and to get onto there, we got to get on Squidward's house and then those balloons. The good thing too about getting on Squidward's house is getting on Squidward's house is gonna give us another pair of underwear as well, so we get another life, golden pair of underwear. So there's a couple ways to get on Squidward's house. If you fail at it like I do, then you just come over here and do the ground pound. It releases this platform, then goes back and forth. Now the strats for Squidward's house is normally jump on the bomb, jump on the nose, and just hit that A button until you can get high enough to grab the ledge. Now I just got very fortunate there because I normally do so bad at getting on Squidward's house, like it's my problem. And normally what you'll have happen is you get kind of stuck underneath the eyebrow while you're spamming the jump. So try to go outward a little bit and then jump and use your second jump to get back on. The good thing is that the eyebrow of Squidward's house is ledge grabbable, so makes things a little bit easier. Now this jump is kind of important. Not so much. You don't really need the bubble spin there, but I always do it for the safety, the assurance. It's this jump that can be very picky, because if you go too short, if I only do like a double jump, you fall off. It looks like you're gonna make it, but you just won't. So we got to get right up on there. So now that we got our fourth spatula, we can head into Squidward's house. Oh, that sucks, man. Got to get more GameCube cords, dude. Yeah, I'm running this on Dolphin at like crap FPS and stuff. So entering Squidward's house, you're gonna hit B to get out of the zone with him. We're getting two things in here: a spatula from jumping around 10 times at annoying Squidward, and then a sock from destroying all of the destroyable stuff in here. So the way I like to do this is one jump. Oh, normally one jump, two jump to get that one, three, hit those two, right? Two chairs, you got that. Also, with the jumping in here, it's important to know that if you do a short hop, it doesn't register. You got to do full jumps. So now I lost count of my jumps, which is kind of okay, but kind of not. What you ideally want to do is hit that last object right as you're on your 9th jump, so that your 10th one can be into there. Oh, there we go, I got it. So that your 10th one can be into there, and that puts you right over here. So you can grab the spatula. So just be sure to break everything and jump 10 times. Now at this point you should be at 5 socks and 5 spatulas. Ideally, if you miss the sock at the end of the slide, don't worry about it, because for one, it can be pesky and annoying, and two, there's a backup. So now we're going to downtown Bikini Bottom. Now this is a section called Tiki's Go Boom. You can see there, they just showed it. And for Tiki's Go Boom, there is a stringent setup. And if you can't get the setup, note that the sync fires toward where you are, but it fires at random rates. So if you just position yourself behind the Tikis at a certain distance, they should hit them just like that. So that's how you do this unoptimally, is you just keep getting it to fire the syncs at it, and then you want to go and hit all these buttons. But I'm going to do it the optimal way, just to show you guys, and so you can start practicing. This is one of the first things, like harder things that I actually learned about